here. Make sure y'all like the stream. I am your host, JayeDeBlack. What is good? Shout out to the moderators, the channel members, the Patreons. Salute to everybody that shares the content, that donates. I know it's been a while since I've been live. It's been almost a week. But I wanted to make sure I went live tonight. I didn't want to go any longer without me being live. But shout out to everybody that's here. Let me say this. Let me say this to you people who are coming into my chat room acting weird. Like this person here. Don't be trolling in my chat room. If you're trolling, you're out of here. There was one person earlier I had to escort to the door because they really think they could just come in here and just start trolling and saying different things. I'm not that person. You will get embarrassed. Okay? Go troll somebody else. I'm not that person. Okay? I know your life sucks and you need some place to be. Don't come here with that bullshit. Okay? That's what I'm saying. That's how we starting off tonight. That's what type of time I'm on tonight. You come in here with your weird behavior in my chat room, you're out of here. Especially if I see it. Y'all should already know this. I don't know why people think it. Maybe because I don't stream as much. People like, well, I'm going to go. I'm going to be weird in this chat room. No, you're going to get embarrassed and you're going to get blocked. That's what's going to happen. I'm in that type of mood today to block people. Get them out of here. I don't ever want to see you again. And if you come in here and I think you're that person, I'll block you again. Right? But shout out to everybody that's here. Let's see who's here. Jamil, Eric, Slim Sal, T-Man, Omar, Christina, Shawnee, Calvin, Red Pill, Dab, Cake, Troy, Steven, Chastity, Sydney, Future King, Brian, Dion, Yvette, my name, Boss Lady, what's up? Ramir, Devon, well, I'm saying you're asking if people are real people. So, I mean, if you're trying to troll, you're out of here. I don't give a shit. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But salute to everyone that's here. Anybody, this goes for anybody. This goes for anybody. Just like the clown I got out of here earlier today. Early right before the stream. Goes for anybody. We're going to talk about Jeezy. But I want to say this. Shout out to the people that follow me on Patreon. I put up the video today just per early. Not today, but I think it was yesterday. It was just per early. It was Cynthia G, the part 2 on that one. And I really got deep into discussions. You know, right before I went live, and make sure y'all like the stream, right before I went live, I was asked why I don't do MGTOW content anymore. Well, if you actually look at it on the surface, I haven't done MGTOW content since 2016. I made that pivot because I'm the type of person who likes to do things. I like to do different things. I don't like to stay on the same thing when I feel like I've already done what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to the content I make, I've always evolved. As a content creator, you have to be able to evolve. Because if you don't evolve, you get left behind. There's a lot of people who've been left behind. I'm not one of them. And I don't like to talk about the same things over and over and over. I like to do different things. I like to change. I like to speak on this and I speak on that. I don't like to just stay with the same thing, you know? So yes, on the surface I have, but the messaging has never changed. It's just like me, like you will never see me work at a place for more than 10 years because I want to do something else by then. Like I've been doing YouTube for almost 10 years. And I told y'all, I don't see myself doing this thing forever. I don't see myself doing this, you know, as long as some of these other people have. Some of these people have been on this platform for almost 20 years. I don't see myself doing that because there's other interests that you have to have. You have to get your message out here in different ways. And the way I was doing it, just I felt like I could do more. I can expand more. And you also got to understand at the time, a lot of us were under attack from YouTube, from these heifers, from these beta males. So you have to take your message into a direction that reaches people, but you also avoid constantly having to deal with flagging and other things that you have to deal with YouTube that I had to deal with. Flag multiple times for literally nothing, right? That's just how it was. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Namra. My name, Hit Dogs Holler. And if you feel like I'm talking to you, then it's whatever. But like I said, my platform is ran differently. I don't know how other people do their shit, but I do mine differently. Okay? Maybe that's why certain people don't last, and that's fine with me. You lose one, you gain 5 back. It is. I'm one of those type of people. That's why when people leave, it is what it is. Go be over there. Don't come back over here. I'm one of those type of people. You know what I'm saying? Because if you lose one, you're going to gain 5 back. I've been that way since day one. So, let's get into this Jeezy. I made videos about these two. I made videos about their situation. And I've been proving right. I'm being proved right more and more. Hold on. Now, in regards to Jeannie, this is her second failed marriage. Y'all gotta understand, when these women start failing in marriage, they'll do what? They'll try to keep the children from you. And we're gonna talk about what Jeezy had to say, because Jeezy is reportedly upset because she's not letting them see the child. I mean, he should have knew that was gonna happen. You can't just leave these women and think they're not gonna use that child against you. They're absolutely going to use the child against you, because what else are they going to use? What else are they going to use against you? They use the children. But what's funny is that the courts are so willing to give these women full custody, primary custody, when they are the most dysfunctional ones in the marriage. And when a woman can't win against you in the court of public opinion, she'll try to either win against you in court or take the child from you. And what happens is it causes you to act out, while she sits back and say, okay, that's him. He's the one who's doing everything. I'm just being quiet and being a parent. No, you're not. You're being a bother. You know? So when you look at the fact that now she wants to use the child against him, this is typical I got dumped behavior. When a man dumps a woman, she wants to take the children away from him, won't let them see the children because he don't want to be with her. This is why, gentlemen, you don't try to see. He thought that because she was with him, that somehow things will be better because she needs a man like him. He's different than her former husband. But in reality, he realized the type of woman she really is, the ideology that she has, right? What up, La Original? Been a minute. I just seen it in the chat. Let me get this jackass out of here. But shout out to everybody that's here. Now you can take the long ride, loser. Anyway, disrupting my... Y'all, this guy like to come in here and disrupt my flow. Yeah, you go do something in somebody else's chat. This is my chat, and I do what the fuck I want. Like kicking you out. All right? How you gonna talk crazy to me in my chat? Y'all see this shit? Y'all could tell I'm hyped up, right? I ain't been live in a minute, so I'm a little hyped up today. I was contemplating whether to go live today, but anyway. This is why he should have never married her in the first place. A lot of these women ain't worth saving. A lot of these women ain't worth saving. And I truly believe that Jeannie, look at what she said. What she said what she said about black men in general. Did you think things were going to be different with you because she was enamored with you? You should have kept it at being your girlfriend. That's where he should have kept it at. He should have kept it at, that's just his girlfriend he's going to be casually dating. You put a ring on her finger, you move her in, her and her mother, right? So when I look at how Jeezy is now fighting, to see his child, I think he should have knew this was coming. Just because she ain't got no melanin does not mean she's not going to pull those stunts. Oh, she going to pull those stunts. Yo, she pulled a black single mother stunt, man. That's what she pulled. Like, Jesus, you didn't think that she wasn't going to pull that stunt? I mean, this is what a lot of these divorcees do. They try to make sure they have control over the children. You don't want to be with her? Well, you can't see those children. That's how she's going to be. She's going to say, well, you can't see those kids. Gentlemen, this is why. Under no circumstances should you be marrying these heifers. Why are you marrying these heifers in 2023? 2024 almost. Why are we getting married? Now, he didn't marry her a couple years ago. Look at Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard was in a long-term relationship with his children's mother. And he then decides to marry her. And when he marries her, that marriage fell apart a year later. And then he ends up filing for divorce then another year later because they're already living separately. Make sure y'all like the stream. Do y'all see how crazy things get when you put a ring on these women's finger? This is why, again, I don't support marriage. It's a waste of energy, resources, and time. She's pulling a black single mother stunt. I bet you this. Hey, Jeezy, did you think she pull a... Hey, Jeezy, did you think she do this? Let's get into this article, man. Cause hey, Jeezy, did you not think that she would do this? Everybody probably knew she would pull this type of move. Look at that. So y'all don't think I'm lying. Oh, look, can y'all see that? It should say Jeezy. Hold on. Yeah, Jeezy accuses, let's see. Estranged wife, Jeannie Mai, of acting as a gatekeeper of their 1-year-old daughter. So y'all don't think that I'm making it up. Y'all see it right there. Jeezy accused his estranged wife, Jeannie Mai, of acting as a gatekeeper of their daughter, Monaco, amid their divorce. According to court documents obtained by Page 6 Thursday, the put-on rapper filed a motion requesting a temporary hearing regarding custody of the 1-year-old whom they welcomed in January of 2022. In the docs, Jeezy, born Jay Wayne Jenkins, claimed that since he filed for divorce September 14th, the toddler has been temporarily residing in the estranged couple's Los Angeles home with Maya. Since that time, the parties have endeavored to address temporary custodial arrangements on an informal basis. Let's see. While the parties have agreed upon a visitation schedule through the end of 2023, which has been confirmed via communications between their counsel to continue addressing custodial and parenting time issues in such an HOC matter or HOC matter is becoming increasingly less feasible. Jeezy claimed in motion that the lack of consistency, continuity, and stability inherently associated in such a haphazard and fluid parenting time schedule is becoming stressful for Monaco. The Grammy nominee, who's 46, alleged that their current custodial arrangement is creating unnecessary tension and confusion when it comes to their parenting time and each side their sole rights when Monaco is in their individual care. Jeezy stated in the docs, although he does not believe the former Real co-host is acting maliciously, she has acted as a gatekeeper when it comes to exercising parenting time with the toddler. My interference with Jeezy's relationship with the child, again, while not generated from or with malicious intent, is nevertheless causing confusion and tension between the parties and is working to stifle the development of petitioner's relationship with the child. So she's basically trying to dictate the terms. She wants to control things. I mean, Jeezy, that's who she is. This woman, isn't she a self-proclaimed feminist? Isn't she like a self-proclaimed feminist? Isn't Jeannie Mai a self-proclaimed feminist? So of course she's going to feel like she needs to control the situation. This is your modern woman. She wants to control. Instead of saying, let's do what's in the best interest of the child, they're more concerned with the best interest of themselves and their happiness. You know what I'm saying? They could care less about how the child feels. They care more about their feelings. I think her feelings are still hurt at the fact that she got divorced again. She got divorced again. I think that's upsetting her. So she wants to control the parental time between her and Jeezy. This is what women do when they lose the relationship. They want to control when you're able to see your child. And the courts allow this. They'll allow these women to do this, and they shouldn't. But this is what happens, unfortunately. It is necessary at this point to separate, structure, and clearly define the parties' temporary legal and physical custody rights and set a parenting time schedule consistent with the best interests of the child. In September, the My President rapper filed for divorce from Maya after 2 years of marriage. At the time, the dad of four requested joint legal custody of Monaco. Following news of the split, a source with Page Six told the Raid the Cage co-host was devastated that her marriage was over and wanted her family unit back. When a man files for divorce, it's final. You're never going to see a man who files for divorce go back because he realizes that, this woman isn't for me. I am better off being single again. I gain nothing from this relationship. We're different people. But that's why you got to get to know people, Jeezy, before you hop into a marriage with them. You have to get to know somebody before you hop into a marriage with them. This is why I try to tell people, y'all think marriage is a game? Do you know how much time and energy you lose? Money that you lose marrying somebody? Only for you to then divorce them a year or two later? Marriage is a joke nowadays. It's just a way for it's basically people trying to get, trying to be vindicated in a way. Like their dating choices, they want to feel vindicated in their dating choices. They want to say, I chose who I chose, and I feel vindicated that I chose the person that I chose. Look, I got a ring out of it. You got to get to know people. Because if you don't get to know people, you're sabotaged. Your relationship is already on faulty ground anyway. Jeezy, you did not get to know this woman. Then when you moved this woman in, you realize, did I marry her? Yes, you did marry her. You married her. You basically married her mother because her mother's around and her mother's in her ear. And I'm pretty sure that you're tired of having to deal with them too. You used to just dealing with the woman one-on-one, right? Now you got to deal with her and her mother. Now a child is here. The child should be important. But instead of her making this thing a lot smoother, she's still bitter. Jeezy would not be speaking publicly or wouldn't be trying to get new, court filings in regards to the child unless he felt like she was trying to get back at him, and this is a way for him to fight back. Because I told a lot of you men with children, you better fight back and not allow these women to control the situation. But a lot of times these men don't fight back. They'll allow these women to push them around. And I'm telling you right now, if you don't fight, you don't document things, you don't have receipts, as they say, you're going to fall behind. And you're going to basically be kicked around. All right? Don't be a lazy parent. Always seek to be in your children's life. Don't be a lazy parent. Don't just let the one, you know what I'm saying? Like, because she's going to use that against you. You think that you're giving her what she wants, but then when those children are older, she's going to say, your dad wasn't there. I was there. She'll use all that against you, regardless. The truth is, Jeannie wants her marriage to work and wants her family to be one solid unit, as source told us in September. She is devastated that Jeezy filed for divorce. No, she's devastated that Jeezy filed for divorce first. You see, Jeezy filed for divorce first before she was able to file for divorce. That's what she's upset about. Although the former couple who tied the knot in March 2021 has not revealed what led to their split, Jeezy did get candid about their marriage, revealing that they even attempted to go to therapy. After 2 years of marriage? Yeah, you need to let this relationship go. 2 years? I can see if you've been married for 10 years, 20 years, even 5 years. But y'all was married barely 2 years. And he's filing for divorce. If that doesn't tell you everything you need to know about this marriage, I don't know what will. Just completely just over. When a man files for divorce, that relationship, that marriage is done. It's done. There's no going back. So I'm going to stay on. Let's see. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second, y'all. Salute to everybody that's here. Make sure y'all like the stream. There's a topic here that I'm going to get into in regards to another celebrity divorce or sports world divorce. I want to get into. Y'all hold on a second. I want to speak about Neymar. If I can find it. Neymar. Y'all know Neymar? Neymar is a soccer star. And he broke up with, is that his wife or his girlfriend? After he got caught up with an OnlyFans model, man. What's going on out here, man? Hold on, y'all. What is going Neymar? Come on, man. Don't tell me you letting an OF model ruin everything. Let's see. But hold on. But looks like what happened here. He just had a child with this woman. Then the relationship is over. This woman she got her child support check and got out of there. Y'all see this? Brazilian soccer star Neymar and model Bruna split 1 month after the birth of their daughter. 1 month. She got a bag. She secured a bag and got out of there, man. Oh my God, it's going to people, man. What's going on out here? Hold on, let's see. I'm gonna use people. Now I'm gonna go over here to let's go to Bro Bible. Neymar splits from girlfriend weeks after their child's first birthday, and days after messages to OnlyFans model surface. An OnlyFans model did it. And by the way, this is why you don't date OnlyFans models. You got a lot of OnlyFans models, right? That get mad when a man says, I will never date you. This is why these heifers have loose lips. They're constantly in communication with all types of men. You're a fool if you're trying to wife them up.
Jay, have you noticed that most of the chicks from that show Jeannie was on can't hold on to a man?
Right. None of them. None of them can hold on to a man. None of them. Right? None of them can hold on to a man. All right, see. Brazilian soccer star Neymar Jr. suffered a massive career setback last month when he tore his ACL requiring surgery, an injury that typically has an 8 to 12-month recovery time for professional athletes. Around the time of his injury, Neymar and his longtime girlfriend Bruna welcomed a child together into the world, a daughter named, is it Mavi? Now, less than 2 months later, 2 months after the birth of their daughter, the couple has split, and it comes just days after text message between Neymar and an OF model by the name of Aileen Farias leaked. I wonder how they leaked. I told y'all, these heifers got loose lips. They're ready to put these guys on blast. But y'all talking about getting into relationships with them. Oh, my God. First up, the split. Neymar's longtime girlfriend. All right, through that. In Portuguese, Bruna wrote on her Instagram stories that this is a private matter, but as I am exposed to news, assumptions, and jokes on a daily basis, I inform you that I am not in a relationship. We are Mavi's parents, and that is the reason for our bond. I hope that this way they will stop relating to frequent news. Thank you. Earlier this week, text messages were released showing a conversation between OF model Aileen and Neymar. In the conversation, he can be seen asking her for nude photos. Bro, you could just go to her OF that are behind a paywall on her OF. This is why she put him on blast, man, because, and trust me, she leaked it. She leaked this. She leaked this, right? She like, oh, you not gonna pay? She like, oh, you not gonna pay? Then she put this out here, man. She leaked this. How would people know if she didn't leak it? Make sure y'all like the stream, man. What's up, Kathy? Impressively, Aileen doesn't relent to the global soccer star and refuses to give them up for free. She need that money, man. That's why. Instead, she sends him a link to her OF account and asks him to subscribe and pay for her picture. Their conversation has been shared far and wide across social media. Damn. So he don't even get free nudes. I'm telling you, man, these chicks are struggling. They need y'all to be subscribing to them OnlyFans, man. It's Christmas. Well, this was probably months ago, right? But they need you to look at this. Look at this. Look at these messages, y'all. Look at this. Look at these messages. If y'all can see them. Y'all see them? Oh, it's in Portuguese. Do I have a Portuguese person in the chat room? Can somebody who speaks Portuguese translate this? Y'all see it? But these are the messages right here. They're all in Portuguese. He says he wants some free ones, and she like, no, you got to go buy them. You got to go buy them. Shout out to everybody that's here. Oh, what's up, Paris? I didn't see you. I haven't been looking at the chat. I've been focused on what I've been doing here, but I didn't see you. What's up, Pretty Gangster? What's up, Alice? What's good? Make sure y'all like the stream. But if y'all can speak Portuguese, any of y'all can tell me why this guy who has, he got millions of followers, he is, super famous. He has to go and ask for nudes from an OF model. Come on, how many, any of you bros that are possibly travel bros, y'all know Spanish, y'all know Portuguese, y'all can read it? Neymar, come on, brother. Come on, man. What? Why are you out here asking for nudes, sir? She should be sending you them. You shouldn't even have to ask. What happened to the game? I thought you guys had game. They should be sending you that for free. They should be sending you the freebies. They should be sending you the freebies. His girlfriend broke up with him over him asking for freebies. Or she pretend breaking up with him. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Neymar. You're one of the most famous athletes in the world. Why do you have to ask for what? Listen, this is what I could tell. Being famous 20 years ago meant way more than being famous now. Because being famous now don't mean anything. Anybody can be famous now. So you mean to tell me you have millions of followers? Yeah, multi-millionaire, one of the most marketable professional athletes in the world. On the same level as LeBron, yes. Soccer is very big overseas.
OnlyFans models thrives on breaking up homes. More attention to these cyber strippers.
Absolutely. Appreciate that, Sonny. She did this to promote her OnlyFans because she's struggling out here. So she puts up this message to embarrass this guy. This is why, again, man, you don't deal with OnlyFans models unless, you looking to trick and, you looking to give us some money to fly out. Because if you ain't offering no money, they ain't giving you nothing. That's why I tell y'all, being famous means nothing anymore. This is why these dudes is out here begging for box. This is why these dudes is out here sleeping with, what's her name? Selena Powell? Like, what? Because she's one of the easiest ones to get. They don't have to say much. Like, seriously. This guy's out, he's asking for what? Like, come on, man. Back in June, Neymar took to Instagram to publicly apologize for mistakes he made in their relationship. He wrote, "I do this for both you and our family. Justified, unjustifiable. No need to, but I need you in our lives. I saw how much you were exposed, how much you suffered with all of this, and how much you want to be by my side. And I stand beside you." He went on to say, all of this hit one of the most special people in my life, the woman that I dreamt of following beside me, the mother of my child, reached your family, who today is my family. It reached the intimacy of such a special moment. That is motherhood. 5 months later, and the couple have split. All that just to split up, okay? Bruna and Neymar officially began dating back in January of 2022. So it's not as if the couple had been together for a decade, but they did welcome a daughter to the world just weeks ago. Both of them are global stars. She has over 9 million followers on Instagram alone. So this relationship, or lack thereof, will certainly keep the Brazilian press busy for the next couple of months. This is embarrassing. What the... fame ain't what it used to be, man. What happened to the game I love, man? What happened to the game I love? She sent this guy a link. Oh my God, she sent him a link. Oh man. Oh, she sent him a link. Oh, she sent him the OF link. Oh man, listen, she must have all types of athletes in her DMs. Athletes, entertainers. She sent this dude a link. She said she ain't giving nothing up for free, but she'll send the link. Damn, Neymar. Damn. That's cold. Yo, Neymar, that's cold, man. I see why your woman was like, this dumb MFer. You're supposed to be Neymar and you're asking for... Now, I know this ain't the only thing that he's done. He's probably done some other shit. I mean, this guy's super famous. This guy's probably smashing a chick in every country he go to, every city he's playing in. Everywhere he goes, he probably has a side chick. He's a young athlete. Why wouldn't he, you know? I think women are highly delusional to think that you're going to be in a relationship with a huge star and he don't have other women. You are highly delusional. No, you ain't the only one. You're delusional if you think that. That's a fact. The delusion is real. You're not the only one, but these women have this obsession with being the only one. And I appreciate the super chat too, Sonny, if I didn't say it. Let's see. I talked about it there. Oh, let me talk about Cameron. Yo, Cameron, man, he might get him and Mace canceled. Did y'all see what Cameron said? Oh, boy. Did y'all see what Cameron said? Damn, Cameron. He just putting him and Mace out there. Y'all... Yo, did y'all see what Cameron said about his him and Mace screwing a chick from a slaughterhouse? Let me say this. I don't know. I mean, I know when guys are young, they do dumb things, right? But you learn from your mistakes, right? But when you tell this story in 2023, people are going to take it the wrong way. You're talking about you and Mace running a choo-choo on an escort. I guess I would assume they're speaking on the Diddy situation. Which is, I wouldn't be laughing about that on camera if I were them, unless I was listening to something that 50 said. But people are highly sensitive. People are highly sensitive, man. They are. I see it all the time. They're very sensitive. And when you're telling stories like this, you have to understand how sensitive people are. And this, according to Vibe, Cameron raised more than a few eyebrows with his latest candid tale as the Harlem native shared a story of a group session with an escort that he had with Mace. During a recent episode of their sports podcast, It Is What It Is. On Wednesday, the Dipset frontman described a threesome involving the two rappers and a woman they found at a slaughterhouse and brought back to Cam's stash crib. Well, we was choo-chooing bees. Cameron began with a laugh. I remember one time, don't let me talk about the past. We was at a slaughterhouse, me and Murder. He's talking about Mace. So we let this be out of the slaughterhouse. I had a little stash crib over there between 7th and Lenox, and we brought this B over there. Mace was all on the way up. He was popping. He didn't have his deal, but it was about to happen. We was so Harlem. The B. It says Harlem. It says we so Harlem. The B performed. Pardon me, ladies. Performing on them. So I gotta wait to get my turn because I'm not all the way there yet. Pause. Cam continued. So when he is done hitting it, I go get I performed on. After he's hitting it from the back, he starts hitting her. You wasn't doing something to my something like that. Yeah, that's my N-word. Listen, man, I had to keep that as PG as possible. You know, I could play this clip. But I'm like, you know, do I want to play this clip, man? Because this is what explicit talk is, not what Shannon Sharp said. What Shannon Sharp said, that's not explicit. This is explicit. I mean, once again, I mean, y'all, Mace, I mean, why are y'all, first of all, y'all just meeting this random escorts and then, damn, I mean, what happened to all this game that y'all dudes talk about? That don't sound like game. Game would have been you able to talk to a chick and convince her, you know, to have a session with you and Mace. Y'all had to go get an escort, you know? But this is the thing here. When you're telling stories like this, you got to understand that there are going to be people who are not going to get it. They're not going to get it. And, I mean, did Mace do it for you? Like, did they go get the escort? Because, like you said, Mace is on the way up. People know Mace. Mace is probably out here getting girls. Was it the same for Cameron? So they had to go they was at a slaughterhouse, and you know what I'm saying? Listen, people are gonna hear this, and they're not gonna be accepting of this. They're going to say, yeah, Mace was a pastor. I don't know if he's still pastoring. I mean, is he still pastoring? I don't know if he's still pastoring. But he said this was right before Mace got his deal. So this is probably what, the mid-90s? Like the mid-90s, right before he got his deal, I guess, with Bad Boy. So when you tell these stories, people are going to feel some type of way. People are going to say that, you know, you may have harmed a woman because he said Mace is hitting her. Cam was met with both cheers and disappointment, with one fan commenting, "If you ain't got stories like this, you ain't lived life." Another added, "Laugh my ass off. Y'all are some wild boys. Pastor Mace a wild N-word. I'm waiting on him to tell us some Sean Combs stories," added one observer. Others expressed their distaste for the story, while many warned of telling stories of the past that could possibly incriminate one today. This isn't the time to be sharing these types of stories publicly, fellas. Not smart at all. PR guru Crystal Jordan wrote. Oh, this is a PR person. With Cameron's own publicist, Chanel Ray, commenting, So these are people who, I mean, I don't know who Crystal Jordan, maybe y'all know who he is. Cam's publicist, Chanel Ray, I guess she disagrees with this, right? Make sure y'all like the stream. Let's see, what's good, Charm, I see you. Yes, Jay, what's up? American Negro, what's going on? Make sure y'all like the stream. Pretty Gangster, what's up? Yeah, we want to hear those Sean Combs stories. Hey, Cameron, what are some of your best puff parties? What happened at those parties, Cam? Hey, Mace, What made you leave Bad Boy and become a pastor? What made you turn your life to God at the height of your career? Was it going to too many of those puff parties? Did those puff parties force you to have to go and get a relationship with the Lord? That's what we want to know. Okay, again, I have nothing but respect for Mace and what Cam are doing over there. I'm a fan of what they're doing over there. But there are people, I'm just saying, there are people who are going to see that and they're going to, they're going to interpret it as these guys must have been doing something bad. That's the thing. And in 2023, all these men out here getting outed and put out here, that's how they're going to interpret it. And Mace, I've spoken to you before. So it's not like a situation where this is me trying to come at you. This is me, because he didn't even tell the story. This is all Cam who told the story. Cam told the story. Now, maybe they feel like it's not that big of a deal, but, bro, people are going to see that, and they're going to interpret it as they was at them parties with Diddy. They must have learned some things from Diddy. That's what that people are going to interpret as. They're just out here doing wild things. But these guys were young. This was before they got really into the industry. And I'm pretty sure people have worse stories than this. But this is not going to come across very well to a lot of people. Not a lot, but to certain people, this is not going to come across very well. Current concern over past rendezvous are front and center following lawsuits filed against Diddy, L.A. Reid, Jamie Foxx, Jimmy Iovine, and Harve Pierre. Former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo, New York City Mayor Eric Adams, and several others last week under the Adult Survivors Act, a New York state law that granted victims a year window to sue alleged abusers beyond the statute of limitations. Now, again, I'm not against what these guys are doing. I don't want to see them cancel or anything like that. But I'm just saying, these types of comments, it's going to make people look at you a certain way and try to piece things together as if you're out here doing things to women. That's how easy it is to, get people caught up. It's for people to take what you say and apply it to something else when it really has nothing to do with it. I just wanted to speak on that. You got to be careful out here. Let's see. Hold on a second. Let me look and see let me look and see some of the stuff that y'all sent me. I'm going to address Stephen A. Smith tomorrow. Stephen A. Smith, I'm going to address what you had your defense of Malika. Y'all got Dez Bryant to apologize. He had nothing to apologize for. But it is what it is. He's going to apologize, whatever, I think that's about it. Hold up. I feel like Malika Andrews is a clown, and I'm going to continue to we're going to continue to apply pressure because somebody needs to. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. I'll make sure I done went over some of this stuff that y'all done sent me. Y'all been wanting me to speak on some of these topics, so I'm going through it to see what I done missed. Derek Jackson. Yo, I should show this post for the Shade Room, man. With Derek Jackson. Derek Jackson is a hold on. Can I go to the hold on, let me see. Let me go. Derek Jackson asking the ladies questions about I guess do they want rich, successful men or something like that. I'm like, Derek is talking about himself. Hold up, let's see. Derek Jackson he's a comedian. Yo, this guy's a comedian, man. Hold up. Okay, here it is. This, y'all look at what Derek Jackson posted, y'all. When a man is handsome, educated, and have money but still single, what could the problem be? He says, women only. Answer this, please. Yo, this guy is a straight up comedian, man. Hey, Derek. If they're single, I would assume it's because they want to be single. I think a lot of rich, successful men don't want to put up with bullshit. You know? They don't want to put up with bullshit, Derek. They don't want to put up with a woman that doesn't want to be feminine, being her feminine. Like, listen, I'm not here to be your therapist, okay? I didn't get into a relationship with you to be your therapist. We can have deep conversations, of course, but you're not going to try to push your trauma off on me. Go get help. You don't need a relationship. You need a therapist, right? But I assume that most successful men don't want to be in a relationship. That's why they're bachelors. Look at Leo DiCaprio. The guy casually dates 20-year-olds. He ain't looking to marry nobody. George Clooney waited until he was like close to 50 before he got married. It's just how it is. What's good, Bronx Eye? I see you. But I mean, I want to say this too to the women that follow there. I'm not one of these people that say, hey, don't follow this person. But I mean, the fact that certain people have, people follow them, even though they've proven that they're not who you think they are, especially when it comes to women, right? And they're still giving women dating advice. It lets you know a lot of y'all are not serious about dating advice. You're really not. You're not serious about it. A lot of rich and successful men are single because they can be. They got options. Now, you do see men who are successful get married in their prime. I think that's a mistake. I don't think that successful men should go anywhere near marriage or even a long-term relationship unless they know for sure that they're tired of being single and they've met a woman who fit a lot of their criteria. You're not going to meet a woman who fits everything, right? You're not going to meet a woman that checks off every box. That's impossible. There are going to be certain things that are not going to be checked. It's called reality. The reality is nobody's perfect. You said the first answer will be he's gay. Watch. It might be. I mean, if you're all those things that you're single, women, when you're not in a relationship, of course that woman is going to say that. Especially the ones that can't get a man who's successful. There's nothing wrong with being single. Just don't get with the wrong person. Nobody is perfect. Everybody is going to be flawed. The problem is a lot of y'all pick people who are very flawed, but you look at how they look on the outside and you overlook their mentality. You overlook the fact that they're mentally unstable. Why are you dudes wifing up chicks that are batshit crazy? You'll say, well, she got good box. Well, you better keep her at arm's length and don't put a ring on her finger. But then you go and you put a ring on her finger, man. You go and you put a ring on her finger. What is wrong with you? You have a child with her. You self-sabotaging. A lot of you males self-sabotage. You wife up women that bring nothing to your life. Which is why you're on the internet looking for father figures. Looking for people to say, you know what, it ain't your fault. It's her fault. No, it's your fault because you keep choosing mentally disturbed women, sir. I don't care how good her box is. Leave her alone. Look at Von Miller. Von Miller, what was you thinking, Von? Oh, let me put Vaughn on the screen. Talk about. Shout out to Sonny.
I wish Kevin Samuels was alive to give Derek Jackson the business. Rest in power, KS.
Appreciate it. Yeah, he probably get at him. Von Miller, man. Let me speak on Von. You talk about somebody that's just throwing everything away. This guy got a warrant for his arrest. Where do we do this at, man? Hold on, let me see if I can. Let me see. Take this guy off here. Von Miller. Hey, Von, why do you have a warrant for your arrest again? Sir, why are you dealing with a woman that is trying to destroy everything that you've built? And I know you're obsessed with her because when you thought she was dating somebody else, you got in your feelings. You were sending out subliminal shots. Now you have a warrant for your arrest. Okay, let's see. Looks like he turned himself in. Let's go to this article here from CNN real quick. I want to do a quick update on this because Vaughn, bro, you out here looking. Bro, what is going on out here, man? You guys are so in love with these heifers. You willing to risk everything. I see why y'all hate red pill men. Well, we gonna check you dudes, man. Let's see. At least I am, you know. Buffalo Bills linebacker Von Miller turns himself in as he's accused of assaulting pregnant girlfriend. Buffalo Bills linebacker Von Miller has been accused of assaulting a pregnant woman. Turns himself in Thursday after an arrest warrant was issued for him. Miller, who's 34, turned himself into the Glen Heights Police Department Thursday afternoon, hours after the warrant was issued. Dallas police told CNN. Miller was taken into DeSoto Police Department jail, where he was immediately posted a $5,000 bond and was released. Glen Heights Police Chief Nick Barstow told CNN affiliate WFAA. On Wednesday around 11 a.m., Dallas police responded to what they said was a major disturbance call. Police department has said a preliminary investigation determined that Miller and the woman had a verbal argument and that Miller allegedly assaulted her, police added. Miller left the scene before officers arrived, and that woman was treated for minor injuries and not hospitalized, according to police. This morning, we were made aware of an incident involving Von Miller. The Bills said in a statement, "We are in the process of gathering more information," as they should, "and we'll have no further comment." This is the second incident he done had with this woman. This woman put out text messages, Von. It said that you didn't want her to have that first child. And then, not only do you get back with her, you have another child with her. And then, Von, you get her pregnant again. It's like, how long are you going to keep doing this? How long are you going to keep putting yourself in a position to lose everything? Because, Von, I guarantee you, sir, she feels like she's going to be all right. You know why? Because she can go back to the poll. She can get back on. I don't know if she's on OnlyFans. I know she was on OnlyFans recently. I don't know if she's on there now. She knows that she has alternatives to get money. And might I add, she could still get money from you. She could still be deep in your pockets. I just hope you understand this, Vaughn. A lot of you guys, and I've said this, you have a hard time letting these women go. Why is that? Yeah, Vaughn is very strong. He is obsessed with this woman. He can't let her go. Even though, bro, she could be the end of your lucrative football career. Because we all know that these NFL, they don't have nothing else going on outside of football like that. But y'all get these women and y'all don't want to let them go. You know what's funny? He was trying to wife her up a few years ago. And then he broke up with her. And what brought him back, I believe, is the fact that he got her pregnant. And I think he realized, you know what? I am kind of stuck with her. So I'm going to continue to sleep with her, but I'm never going to marry her. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have 2 more children with her. Even though this woman doesn't respect you, Vaughn, because if she respected you, she wouldn't have tried to ruin your career the first time. That lets me know that she knows that she can make an accusation towards you and people will believe it. He fell in love with a Floyd Mayweather stripper. And again, I'm not here to disparage this woman. I don't know her, but I'm just going off her occupation. That's what she did, you know? Then she went to OF. And this guy is out. Instead of him focusing on himself and his career, he's trying to hold on to this woman. Knowing damn well he don't want to marry her. He don't want her to be with nobody else. Vaughn don't want her to be with nobody else but him. You go to her Instagram, right? She used to show a whole lot of skin on her Instagram. She stopped showing it because of this jackass. And again, I gotta call you a jackass, man, because you're making crazy mistakes. She used to show nothing but assets and tits. But she stopped doing it to appease him. Right? Because she living with the guy. They are somehow still in a relationship. Can you believe this? But before she got back with him the second time, right? Man, she was showing nothing. I mean, she kind of is showing a little skin, but it's in like sideways. Like she ain't showing you all the cheeks. She's showing you side cheeks. You know what I'm saying? Side boob, right? She's not showing you too much skin, right? She got everything covered up. But when she broke up with Vaughn the first time, oh my goodness. Oh my, cakes all over the place. It was cakes all over the place. Now she's wearing baggier pants and, you know what I'm saying? Like, not trying to show too much. That was to appease Vaughn because Vaughn don't want her to be with another man. Third Jay, she called him up like 2 years ago. Remember when he threatened to off himself? Yeah, that's what I was speaking about. They've broken up numerous times. But Vaughn don't want her to be with nobody else. Vaughn wants her to stay with just him. You dudes are sickening to me. There are millions of women out here. There are way more women than there are men. Why are you dudes so hung up on one woman? Hey, Vaughn, why don't you travel outside of the country, sir? You think that you like the way she looks. There's like hundreds of thousands of women look just like her, minus the tattoos. You know what I'm saying? You dudes need to travel more. Y'all are so obsessed. Yeah, she was showing side cheeks, showing a little side cheek. Not too much, because, these chicks want to show their body off. They don't want to have to cover up. Is you crazy? These women want to show their bodies off. They tired of being covered up. So she's showing a little skin, but she ain't showing too much because how insecure Vaughn is. Vaughn needs to leave this woman alone. But he can't. And she's going to end up putting him in the unemployment line for good. You keep messing around with this woman, you're going to end up in the unemployment line, Vaughn. You're going to be an unemployed NFL player who has to rebuild his life. And you're not going to make that type of money ever again. and you're a defensive outside linebacker, you could play until you about 37, 38 if you're healthy enough and you're effective enough. But these guys, are willing to throw it all away. Yeah, like you looking at Megan Page, man, like she trying to show us a little bit of cheeks. Like she got like dresses on, but they got to show you the assets. They can't go without showing you the assets. They gonna show them assets. Listen, y'all can't control these women. Y'all trying to control these women. I keep telling you can't control a Western woman. If men are attracted to her, yeah, they gonna holler at her. I would not doubt that they were arguing over either him talking to another woman or she out here talking to other men. But bro, there are other women out here. You don't have to be stuck and obsessed, with this particular woman.
Von Miller is a living T-Pain song. He's in love with a stripper.
Right. Let's see. Hey, man, don't come in my chat room starting shit with people. Y'all need to focus on the content. I done told y'all to stop starting shit with people in my chat room. You're lucky I caught it. If I'm wrong, I apologize. But I like I said, y'all need to focus on me, not everybody in the chat room, unless you're having a conversation. But if I see something and y'all are not focusing on the commentary, you're out of here. Stop trying to talk shit to people in my chat room starting shit. And shout out to everybody that's here. Appreciate that, Sonny. The super chat. Focus on the commentary, okay? Act like you got home training. Y'all coming in here act like you ain't got grown men. I bet there's a man behind that account. Grown ass men. I gotta talk to like I'm their daddy. Or maybe it's a woman. Who knows? Okay. But Vaughn, listen, we're having a one-on-one talk. We're having brother to brother. You need to leave this woman alone. She obviously brings out the worst in you. Because, sir, if they find out that you actually put hands on her, the bills are going to cut you, and they're not going to pay you the rest of your contract. So for your sake, I hope that she didn't have to get treated for injuries. Salute to everybody that's here. Because it's not going to be good, bro. It really isn't. Yeah, he's thinking about the cakes, man. Bro, there's plenty of women out here with cakes. There are plenty of women out here with cakes. Travel. Listen, I guarantee you, Vaughn, you go to one of these South American countries, hell, go to Africa. You will leave that woman alone. All you gotta do is look. You'll leave that woman alone. I guarantee you. All right, people. Appreciate y'all being here. Shout out to everyone that's here. Thank y'all for being here. Y'all have been great. Shout out to the moderators, channel members, people that donated. Make sure y'all sign up to the Patreon. Exclusive content over there. Y'all have been a good audience tonight. Besides some of the knuckleheads that want to come in for some attention. Yeah, Vaughn, he definitely hooked. You know what I'm saying? He ain't never gonna meet another mixed woman with a big butt. You know how many mixed women I see with big butts? Listen, and this is just a side note. I don't know what it is, but there's a lot of mixed chicks for some reason always be thick. I don't know, man. Maybe I don't know what it is, man. Like, bro, if you want a mixed woman, you looking for one of these mixed women with big butts, bro, there's plenty of them. Plenty of them out here, man. You ain't got to hang on to this one for dear life, bro. That is very much simp behavior. That is behavior of a guy that can't get too many women. All right? Maybe it's just me. Okay? But I've seen plenty of chicks that have her complexion, might be even her freckles as well, always got a wagon on them. Absolutely. Plenty of them. I don't know what I've seen them. You know what I'm saying? You know, you can never convince me that most mixed women out here just bad built and skinny and no shape, no assets. I'm like, bro, I've seen it. I've seen it. You're not saying, you know what I'm saying? Not in every situation, but I've seen it, you know. Appreciate y'all being here. Thank y'all for being here. You've been a great audience. Shout out to the moderators, channel members, Patreons, donators. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all like the stream if you haven't. You can continue the conversation in the comment section. All right. And yeah, man. Y'all take care. Y'all have a great rest of your night. And I'll see y'all later, all right?